Okay, so the difference between B2B and B2C funnels, this just came up in a conversation today, and this woman was asking me if my anti-marketing jumpstart kit could apply to B2B, so business to business versus business to customer or business to consumer. So business to business is where you're selling to companies and you're selling to someone where there may be like 5 different people or 5 different departments that have to sign off on a purchase. B2C is a lot simpler because you just go directly to the customer and they can make a purchase themselves. So it's like one's a little bit more complex, one's a little bit simpler, but in the end, we're dealing with human beings that are ultimately buying something. So I found this really helpful article online on oroinc.com, like oroinc.com. And the article is called The Comprehensive Guide to the B2B Sales Funnel and Pipeline Optimization. So I read through this whole article and it was really, really good. And I will post a link to it in the description of this video. But I wanted to highlight a few things that it mentioned in the article and how it can tie back to like making your funnel anti-marketing. So my anti-marketing jumpstart kit, that's where we get you a basic funnel set up for your business. And I mostly have worked with B2C on that. So my clients sell directly to their customers. And I have had people that are like business coach type people or health coaches, but you could say that that's a little bit of B2B, a little bit, but for the most part, I'm mostly B2C, but I think that these can work for both. And the points I wanted to highlight here, this article says that within every stage of your sales funnel is a living, breathing customer looking for answers. And I 100% agree with that. Part of what I wrote in my book, The Anti-Marketing Manifesto, How to Sell Without Being a Sellout, is that, we're dealing with human beings here. We're not dealing with robots. We're not dealing with animals. We're dealing with people, and we have to treat them as such, including in our marketing, our sales copy, the whole process. Like, we want to take into account the fact that these are living, breathing people, and we want to treat that as like top priority in our business. So we don't do anything that harms people. We don't do anything that disrespects people or destroys humanity. There's plenty of predatory marketers that are trying to do that right now. But anyway, it allows brands to offer customers the frictionless purchase experience that they want. I love that phrase, frictionless purchasing. And I actually mentioned that a little bit in the book where, the buying process, the whole process that somebody goes through to like become aware of your business and then learn a little bit about it and kind of study your content and see if it's what they need or what they want. And then eventually deciding to work with you or hire you or buy something from you, that all should be frictionless. Like, you don't want to do anything unintentionally that makes that process feel like a hassle or complicated or just icky in any way, because that kills sales. There's all kinds of reasons why you could kill a sale, but you want that sales process to be frictionless. Since B2B transactions are often the same order placed at regular intervals, an e-commerce website with quick reordering forms gives existing customers the self-serve model that they want. Okay, so that's like a little bit of a mouthful, but reorder forms, part of the reason why you want to create a funnel in the first place is, to make it very easy for your perfect fit customer to enter your business and make their first sale, make their first purchase with you. Like, you want to make that as easy as possible. So you just set everything up, you write everything, you create your content in a way that's going to immediately connect with that perfect fit customer. And then you want to have, the equivalent of a reorder form. So if you're selling products, that's just going to be a sales page. That's easy. They can go on the sales page and they can click, put this in my cart and they can reorder it. Boom, done. So if you're selling services, it may be a little bit more of like sending them an invoice or, directing them to some page where they can just send a payment, something like that. Self-serve model. I like that. Here's another quote from this article. With automation, and by automation, they're basically talking about setting up all of these pieces of your funnel to happen automatically. Like it's all scheduled, it's all pre-programmed in advance, it's all created in advance. There's like that certain automation to it. So you're not manually doing all these things, it's just already set up. With automation, you can build a relationship over time at the buyer's pace. That I thought was really cool. Because at the buyer's pace, that's acknowledging that this is a human being, and they're the ones that get to decide if they're going to work with you or purchase from you and all of that. So there was one line in this article that used some predatory marketing language where it says, once you initially capture a lead, it can be segmented and qualified. I didn't like the word capture or it, like the lead is as an it. Really, they're talking about a person. And, determining if they're qualified to buy something from you and like putting them in this little bucket, at which point they'll get other content or something. So I'm not a fan of all that predatory language. I wrote about that also in my book. I get what they're saying, but I'm more approaching it as this is a real human being. So, I'm not fucking capturing anybody, okay? I don't need to do that. I'm good. Let's see. From trigger-based delivery of marketing materials to a chatbot, automation is making it easier to personalize the marketing experience. According to Epsilon marketing service, personalization leads to 80% more conversions for B2C and B2B companies alike. And conversions is another predatory term, but it means somebody that's interested becomes somebody that buys something. So conversion, I don't really like that term, but at some point the person decides that they want this thing that you have and they buy it. So that's just what that means. But the point is, personalization leads to 80% more conversions for B2C and B2B companies alike. And that's pretty consistent with my experience. And personalization really is bringing your true self into your funnel, into every piece of the funnel, whether that's your landing page, your free gift, your email autoresponders, your ads, your traffic, your YouTube videos, all of it. Like there's got to be you in your sales funnel. Now, if you're a business or a company, let's say, and you're like building this brand around this company, in which case you're B2B. So the personalization of that is going to be like highlighting the fact that there are real people behind your company. There's people that give a damn behind this company and they want to help you. So, regardless of whether you're B2C or B2B, you have to put that human element into it. And that's really what my book covers. And that's what my Jumpstart Kit, my anti-marketing Jumpstart Kit covers. So I help you create your funnel. And, a funnel is the foundational system that really every single business needs it. There's plenty of businesses that don't have it, and I don't know, they're like kind of getting phased out. They're going to struggle with online selling. They're going to struggle with like finding people online, because it's kind of a part of where business is evolving to. You got to be online, you got to have a website, you've got to be using online things correctly for your business. And there's no like one format or platform or anything that you have to use. You can like pick the ones you like, pick the ones that are most effective, pick the ones that your perfect fit clients are going to be on, because that's important. So I just wanted to highlight that. I'm going to post the link to this article in the description on this video. So if you're interested in learning more about the Anti-Marketing Jumpstart Kit, which is helping you create your funnel, just reach out to me. I'm at Michelle at antimarketingmanifesto.com. Thanks for listening. Bye.